It was supposed to take 2 weeks. That's what President Trump said just over 2 days ago on Friday about deciding whether to strike Iran's nuclear sites. But by Sunday, the decision had already been made and the bombs had already dropped. The United States is now directly involved in the rapidly escalating conflict between Iran and Israel, moving beyond diplomatic support and military aid. President Trump described the strikes at Iran's nuclear enrichment sites at Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan as a spectacular success and warned that further action could follow if Iran did not pursue peace. The US Joint Chief of Staff General Dan Kane in a briefing confirmed that a total of 14 bunker busters were dropped on targets at Fordo and Natanz, and separately, Tomahawk cruise missiles launched from submarines in the region struck Isfahan. Iran had earlier, on multiple occasions, warned repeatedly that any direct American action would trigger what Ayatollah Khamenei called irreparable consequences. Now, those red lines have been crossed. The Iranian foreign minister called the Sunday's strikes criminal and unlawful, with the retaliation looming. Following the strikes, Iranian state television also aired a regional map pointing the American military bases in the Middle East, accompanied by the message, "Mr. Trump, you started it and we will end it." Bases that could now become Iran's targets. So, what does American footprint in the region actually look like? Let's take a closer look. Right now, the US is estimated to have around 40,000 personnel deployed across the region, many of them aboard warships operated by the US Central Command or CENTCOM. This is a sharp drop from the 160,000 troops deployed in Iraq during the 2007 surge. But still, American forces today are spread across at least 19 sites in the region with 8 permanent bases. Let's start with the largest US base in the Middle East, Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar. The base hosts about 10,000 American personnel and over 100 aircraft, including the B-52 bombers and C-17 Globemasters, surveillance drones, and refueling tankers. It's also home to the forward headquarters of the US Central Command or CENTCOM. But here's the interesting bit. Just last week, the US Embassy in Qatar issued a rare alert restricting personnel from entering the base due to ongoing regional hostilities. Moreover, recently released satellite imagery has also shown a noticeable drawdown of aircraft at this site. Then, there's the naval support activity located in Manama in Bahrain, which is the US Navy's main base in the Gulf and the headquarters of the 5th Fleet. It supports nearly 9,000 personnel and anchors US maritime operations in the Persian Gulf, Red Sea, and Arabian Sea. Aircraft carriers, destroyers, and even American Coast Guard cutters operate from here, a key American deterrent at sea. Next, in western Iraq, we have the Al Asad Air Base, which remains one of the largest and most fortified US airfields. Originally built by Saddam Hussein, it was taken over in 2003 and now features 2 mega runways that support C-17 and C-5M Super Galaxy transport aircraft. It has earlier hosted drone operations, radar systems, hardened aircraft shelters, and quick reaction teams. Another US military base in Iraq, the Erbil Air Base, supports special operation forces, drone missions, and is a keynote for targeting Iran-backed militias and Islamic State remnants along the Iraq-Syria corridor. In the UAE or United Arab Emirates, Al Dhafra Air Base hosts a range of advanced US assets, including the 5th generation F-22 Raptor stealth fighters, E-3 AWACS or Airborne Warning and Control System aircraft, KC-10 aerial refueling tankers, and MQ-9B Reaper Predator drones. Yes, the same MQ-9B Sky Guardian or Sea Guardian that India has recently contracted to buy in a 31-unit deal. This base plays a crucial role in launching rapid airstrike missions across the region. It's also located near the Strait of Hormuz, a vital choke point where nearly 20% of the world's oil passes through. Post the strikes on Sunday, led by the US, the Iranian parliament has approved a plan to close the strait, but added that the final decision lies with the Supreme National Security Council. In Kuwait, Camp Arif Jan serves as the US Army's logistics and sustainment hub. It houses pre-positioned stocks of armored vehicles, missile defense batteries, and provides command and control infrastructure for US land forces. It's also a key transit point for troops and equipment rotating into the CENTCOM theater. Outside CENTCOM's domain, but still relevant, is Incirlik Air Base in Turkey, which offers rapid access to conflict zones in Syria and Iraq, areas where Iranian-backed militias and proxy groups maintain a significant footprint. The base reportedly also stores up to 50 B-61 tactical nuclear bombs under NATO's nuclear sharing program and has been used in previous operations in Iraq and Syria. So why does this network all matter now? With US bombers entering Iranian airspace and submarines firing missiles to target nuclear facilities, the US has now a direct role in the rapidly worsening conflict. And that network of military bases across West Asia, it could be central to shaping America's involvement in the escalating conflict and how Iran chooses to respond.